Up the wind. This is game number 65. And we're on the final game of this homestand versus Utah Jazz. Let's see if we can keep it going. Let's see if we can keep it going. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Let's get to I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but Crusher is getting pissed off. Crusher is literally carried the team ever since we played Call of Duty to no avail.
David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver.
Crusher. My heart is beating too fast.
Has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr.
You'll know
King's
how you're
I Have a Dream speech.
Get shot.
There is a through
Soon as you
line
spawn, you're
that exists
dead.
directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Markkanen. Conley out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Vanderbilt.
I knew they moved my lineup around.
Mavericks. We've got Luka Doncic. P.J. Washington is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's McKee.
You don't show replays in hardcore. You should know that.
Both these teams come loaded with sharpshooters, and Steve, we're expecting plenty of action outside the arc.
That's the modern game for you. Everyone has a three-point shot now, more or less. But in this game, especially the inside, you might not see much traffic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now, here's Olynyk. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City.
Damn, 1 for 11. Sheesh.
Conley takes to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Markkanen can't get it to go. Doncic outside. Down low. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Not bad.
And it's the Jazz's ball. 4-point game. Sexton on the wing.
Yeah, at least he ran around.
Wide open look, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league.
Yeah, you're right on that.
To stretch the floor.
Doncic passes to Washington. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Crush, you gonna make me have a laugh attack.
Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Markkanen is screen on Harris. Sexton with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Sexton the pass to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Conley.
Get out of here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will return possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. Huh?
Shot clock at 5.
I need to play.
Here's Sexton.
I'll be there after this game.
Here's Olynyk.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And Sean's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic handles are very impressive.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
GA, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also,
He actually shot that to 3 defenders.
How to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach
I love
loves
seeing
to
this
see
the second
in a
time.
close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Doncic against Conley. Olynyk can't hit.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Mavericks making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. He hits both from the strike.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
To the paint, here's Washington. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Sexton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Vanderbilt misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Last time they met was in Utah.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10+ boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Malik Beasley in for Mike Conley.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he can do a
Boom,
lot more
Shukaluka.
damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Sexton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Van showing some terrific range.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Doncic passes to Washington. The rebound by the Jazz. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back in exercise and frustration.
Here he goes. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Clarkson. Gay, a screen on Johnson. Clarkson passes to Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
And the first one at the line is good. A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Sharch has checked in for the Mavericks. Gay hits them both. Here's Doncic. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Now here is Harris. 6-point game. Sharch, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Markkanen kicks to Gay. Martin with the screen for Gay. Over Plumlee. Gay can't hit.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Plumlee. Royce O'Neal comes in for Johnson. Hardaway is subbed in for Joe Harris. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty. Even for the teams that make the postseason, what's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
Dallas leading by 11. Out to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. Over Gay. That one a little long. Jazz trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Up and in on the layup.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Doncic against Clarkson. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Clarkson. The Mavericks making the shot. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. Gay, a screen on Hardaway. No good from Beasley.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And there's Sharch on the assist by Doncic. Sharch has got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside, Markkanen. There's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Mavericks on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition as always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in ready to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Phoenix.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Olynyk in at the 5.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now here's Beasley. No points in the game yet for him. Sexton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Colin Sexton taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Ntilikina. And Utah also making a switch. Mike Conley's checked in for Beasley. He doesn't get the second one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
McGee in the corner. Inside. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Unloads from 13. He squares up and sinks it. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
So cerebral out there. You
Don't worry about what I'm
always
talking
feel
about.
like Conley's making the right decision.
3.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Mavericks leading by 17. Here's Doncic.
19.
And the basket is good. He's got 12.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now here is Conley. He has 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game.
Love the mauve shirt you're putting on.
Conley was named an All-Star.
Thank you, thank you.
Here's Sexton. After Luka Doncic's bucket.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Hardaway. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And that's 10 points for Tim Hardaway. Jazz trail by 21. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection. Just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Over in the corner, Conley. Another miss by Utah.
Did you get your popsicle?
Dallas leading by 21. goes Doncic. He's got 14. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. Second chance shot. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Where you throwing the ball to?
Hard beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and
Hey, he
night
threw the
out.
ball right to the
The
usher.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for Mason Plumlee. Royce O'Neal's checked in
Supposed to
for
throw the ball
Josh
to your teammate, not
and
to the
Frank
usher.
Ntilikina's subbed in for Luka Doncic. Utah also making some changes. Gay comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Clarkson for 3.
Hey,
That
nope.
one, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside, Sexton. In the corner, it's Martin. The basket good off the assist from
About
Sexton.
time y'all hit something.
Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And the shot goes down.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Jazz have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And they recover it. Olynyk has the open look. No good.
And y'all still missed.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
To the inside. Powell. Missed inside. A challenging stretch here for Utah. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Sexton. Excellent D there by Johnson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Powell, that's good.
Another bucket down low.
1
They've
for
been
5
the
for Colin
aggressors,
Sexton.
taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Utah.
Be right back.
Calls timeout. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats in on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. Malik Beasley comes in for Cody Martin. Clarkson
Put a guy in that's ice cold.
Here's Sexton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clarkson for three. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here's Ntilikina. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ntilikina's got 4 points this quarter.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
And there's the pass to Clarkson. Clarkson missing again.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
Ntilikina passes to Powell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes late. Tim Hardaway Jr. fourth. And, of course, Cameron Johnson.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has
Cameron
probably
Johnson.
been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
First free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Hardaway. And so Powell nails both of them. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
They just might.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Now here's Powell. 8 points for him. Off target at the rim. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. The open look here for Sexton. Good on the 3-point shot. Sexton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Ntilikina. And so it's Dallas ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Utah Jazz.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by these guys.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Look here now at Utah. They're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
They've got Harris. Charge is out there with Washington. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Vanderbilt finds Sexton. No good with the elbow jumper.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
On the wing, Johnson launches a 3. They get it again. And the layup is good. Charge has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Mavs.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Sexton with it. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Olynyk kicks to Conley. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the middle. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
On the wing, Johnson lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Olynyk. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Good on the bucket. Conley's got 11.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
He's minus 21.
Ntilikina passes to Washington. Offline with his 3. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Markkanen dishes to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
For 3.
Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. On the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Saric. Royce O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ntilikina. The Jazz also changing it up. Clarkson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Cody Martin in for Sexton. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability. But give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And so it's Dallas with him. After the basket by Utah. It's good from long range. He's got 17.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catch and fire.
Now here's Conley. He's got 11. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Oh.
Doncic kicks to Washington. A three-pointer, no good.
Any past your bedtime.
1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Inside, Clarkson.
Huh.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I start my vacation on Thursday.
7 points for Jordan Clarkson. From deep Washington. Here's McGee. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
You know what?
There's 2 things they rely on him for. Being competitive and bringing energy.
Conley with it. Picked up by Harris. Conley, the pass to Martin.
What about beef jerky?
Back to Conley. Olynyk sets a screen.
Y'all boys ready to get your ass whooped?
To the paint. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist from
This
Conley.
what's been happening. I'm about to open can of whoop
Conley's
ass
got
on
4
you.
assists
Think
in the
about
game.
that, boy.
Doncic looking it over.
Damn, foul? And one.
It is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
So guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Excuse me?
You notice is how committed they've been.
Did
to
you just
playing
insult my
with the
father?
pass, constantly moving that ball.
I have, you
from
know,
one
my
side
father is
to
a
the
great
other.
man. Fought in
Now
the
here's
war.
Martin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Beasley. It's hauled in by Harris. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. O'Neal with it. Beasley covering, and Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And good that time.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Doncic kicks to Harris. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Harris has got 8 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Beasley, the pass to Gay. Clarkson outside. Beasley outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
All right,
Dallas
Burn.
has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And it's Washington missing. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Beasley against Harris. Here's Gay. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He has 7. Here's Doncic. He's got 19. To the left wing. O'Neal against Martin. O'Neal passes to Plumlee, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Jazz have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Clarkson finds Beasley. A rebound by Washington.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Doncic passes to Plumlee. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Both teams deciding to change it up. A free throw off from Plumlee.
I'm not resigning nobody until the season's over with.
Here in the third. Beasley dishes to Markkanen. Gay kicks to Sexton. Back to Gay. Gay, a screen on Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
What did you do?
This is why you gotta prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Stolen by Gay. Down low, here's Beasley, and yes, it's good.
Stop shooting your teammates.
First bucket of the night.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And slam dunk by Sharp.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to
Yeah, I
take
got
it home.
kicked.
Outside, Sexton.
What?
Gay finds Beasley. Gay, a screen on Hardaway.
Face green smiling.
Sexton on the wing. Guarded by Doncic.
Oh!
And Sexton slams it in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
And so it's Dallas in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I don't know.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental
That's my
basketball.
dear jerk.
Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jalen McDaniels. And it's Abaji in at the shooting guard.
Slam down.
Talking to himself.
Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
And Beasley has the ball here for the Jazz. Pass to Abaji. Now here's Beasley. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Driving the lane in the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor.
My dick sucking game half FR.
Every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And they double up Doncic. Inside, here's Powell. Doncic trying to get open. The shot by Powell, no good. Beasley outside. To the middle. Here's Horton Tucker. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Love the enthusiasm from Horton Tucker. Saw the opening and went for it.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Abaji. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. O'Neal's checked in for the Mavericks. Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Ntilikina passes, delivers. Stripped away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley with the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Calling his own number all night long. Conley can beat you in a variety of ways.
It's up a 3. And the basket by Liver.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Conley for three. Hits that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Here's Ntilikina. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Horton Tucker. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And for that game against Miami, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
Conley surveying the D. There's the lob to the hoop. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute it.
Another miss by Utah.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Ntilikina kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Michael Conley. Right now, here comes Conley leading the break. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ntilikina's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley gets the bucket.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Here's Ntilikina. And he uses the glass on the way.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Now Conley. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Utah's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Right side, Conley. He can't get that one to fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Conley. Johnson kicks to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Horton Tucker, the pass to McDaniels.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Ntilikina passes to Green. A rebound by the Jazz. Here's Abaji. Conley left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
At the line for the Jazz, Mike Conley. At the line for 2.
Just like I told the same enemy.
Take a break.
Well, I put a cluster mine in the dome. Enemy got blown up by it. So, oh, it'll take a skill. It'll take skill to put a cluster mine in the corner. I'm like, it don't take skills to sit in your spawn either.
One falls for Conley. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around players.
You don't take no skill to sit in your spawn in camp either. But you did that.
How important is chemistry on the
You said, oh, I
court
suck.
and that cohesion.
It's a must.
I went
You
to your
can
spawn
achieve
and dominated
Building a
dumbass.
beautiful culture. Those are the teams that win championships. It's so good to see Mike Conley out there after all the injuries.
And what?
I just love how the offense runs.
I was like,
with
shut
him
up.
at the helm.
You camped in.
He's in such a great rhythm.
Like, you camped in your spawn and went negative. Shut up.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Here's Conley. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
I just get tired of all the hit markers playing core.
Shot since the end of the third quarter. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Utah's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately that
He said
the W.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And it's out of bounds.
Yeah, let me go get the ball.
They say it was last touched by McGee. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Right shot and then able to knock it away.
And he's checked in for Utah.
You gotta throw that smoke. You know what?
Mavericks on D. Conley's shot is off. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Great D. I wasn't even trying to shoot.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Outside, Sexton.
Yep.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Luka, congrats on the win, but you have a quick turnaround here, so what will be key to keeping this going?
Same as today, you know, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, just keep attacking them. We just got to prepare ourselves.
Hey, man, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Another win down. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And we are traveling to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans in the next game. In the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.